Controversy happening at MGM National Harbor. Apparently, there was a tournament that was advertised as a 40K guarantee, and at some point in the process, it was changed to a 20K guarantee. And players took to Twitter to unleash on MGM and Sean McCormick and some of the people that were involved with it, saying that they are not honoring their guarantees. What should we do when a room or an operator is doing something that we feel is wrong or unjust? How should we handle this situation? First off, I don't have very many specifics about what happened in here, but based off of how Sean responded to it, I think it's very reasonable to say mistakes were made. In some regard, how severe or how much depends on which person you ask and how close they are to the situation, but I think it's very reasonable to say mistakes were made. So, as players and as operators, how should we handle these situations? To me, I think there are very different scenarios when somebody does something that is the kind of mistake that if I sat you down in a room and I explained to you, here's the sequence of events that caused it, you would look to me and say, I understand how that could happen. Not, I'm okay with it, not that justifies what the result of it, just I can understand how that could happen. Because those types of mistakes, to me, are simply things that we are trying to avoid from happening in the future. So the way we react to it should be with the mindset of how do we avoid this thing happening in the future? As opposed to if you have the kind of mistake that is bad faith, or it is somebody who is doing something to intentionally cause harm, to steal, to cheat, to lie, to do something where they said, I am going to defraud these people in some way. Those ones, I believe, we should be outing. We should not just be trying to prevent them in the future. These ones are more a punishment base. We should be coming after these people to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. What happens when something like this happens is those two get conflated. People come after somebody who made a mistake that we could all understand and possibly even make ourselves, and we treat them as if they did something to defraud us or hurt us. I would always like to get people that are acting in good faith and trying to do a good job and make a good product. And when they make a mistake, yes, you have every right to go after them on Twitter or to say something or to let people know and make sure they're aware. If you are doing it from the mindset of I would like to make things better in the future, then some of the things I'm seeing are not the best way to do that. I don't think there's any reason to attack their character or to accuse them of doing something negligent on purpose with bad intentions. Generally, there's not a lot of that in this industry, and generally, I would like to encourage people to learn from their mistakes and get better. And I think if we approach this from the mindset of how do we do that, then we are more likely to actually make it happen.